Hello and welcome back to the channel. Now we are at the end games of the Nigerian never-ending saga. So the Game of Thrones that is going on in Nigeria is now getting to the crescendo, is getting towards the tipping point, is getting towards the end. So now we've had Amaechi Lawal, the grass cutter, coming out in the news, in the public social media space, saying that the power transition from north to south is not something that is set in stone, and that the north is not now obliged to transit power back to the south after the end of the second Buhari term. So this is now what he has come to say, and this is something that I've been saying. Anybody following this channel would have noticed that I've been saying this all the way through, that there's no intentions of transiting that power. The next president of Nigeria, if their plans go to the sequence that they've sequenced it, is going to be Malam El-Rufai. So that's the plan. The plan is to have Malam El-Rufai succeed Buhari. So now, and the first salvo in that game is being fired by Amaechi Lawal with his pronouncement on his Twitter handle. So in something in tandem with that, I'll bring you this news. So this is now not Rotimi Amaechi, this is Fani-Kayode. So this is Fani-Kayode. Tinubu, Akpabio and Rotimi Amaechi are slaves of northern Nigeria. Well, we all know this. So former aviation minister has described the national leader of the All Progressive Congress, APC, Bola Tinubu, Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, Imo State Governor Rochas Okorocha, National Chairman of the APC Adams Oshiomhole as slaves of northern Nigeria. The former minister stated this in a tweet he posted this afternoon while reacting to a statement credited to the former secretary to the federal government. Yes, so this is linked to my previous statement. So yeah, to the former secretary of the federal government, Amaechi Lawal, who recently was quoted as saying that it was not compulsory for the North to concede the presidency to the South in 2023 when President Buhari would have completed his second term. The PDP chieftain, in reaction, said that Tinubu, Akpabio, Amaechi and others who are Southerners and chieftains of the APC have no shame, dignity and honor, whilst describing them as slaves to the north. So this is exactly what he said on his Twitter handle, Fani-Kayode. So he goes on to repeat what Amaechi said. He says it is not compulsory for the north to concede the presidency to the south in 2023. That is in quotation marks, Amaechi Lawal, and then he goes on to credit Amaechi, and then he goes on to say Tinubu, Amaechi, Okorocha, Oshibanjo, Oshiomhole, Akpabio, and all the other Southerners that have no shame, dignity, and honor, and that are slaves to the north, take note. We warned you. We did warn them, but they did not listen. You know, Fani-Kayode, he never just leaves it there because he likes the sound of his own voice. So he goes on further to add, sadly, that is the level of damage the South has done to itself by consistently producing leaders that are cowardly and feeble and that are always ready to play second fiddle to the North. No one should complain about the Northern domination again because it is here to stay. And I fear that that is actually true, because these people, they only believe in gun law and they control all the guns. If you look at all of the police commissioners in virtually all of the states in Nigeria, they are all Northerners. Obviously, all of the security apparatus are headed by Northerners. All of the parastatals are headed by Northerners. So the whole of the Nigerian governance is Northern. So really, how do you fight back? Where does that fight take place? They will just gun you down en masse. We all saw what they did in the Civil War, where they just wiped out 3 million people. Life has no meaning to these people. All they are interested in is in control and that oil money. If there wasn't that oil, these Northerners would have left, because they don't really care for the Southerners, because they see us as uncivilized people, because they follow the Arab way, which is the Islamic thing that they do. So really, their own thing is just permanent control, and they've already stated this objective. And you heard it here first. The next Nigerian president, if care is not taken, is going to be El-Rufai, because he has always been eyeing that post forever. And if El-Rufai takes hold of that country, then woe betide all the southerners, because that guy is a ruthless killer, and we will all pay a heavy price. So Fani-Kayode carries on. The assertion that the North will retain the presidency in 2023 is sadly an accurate one. That was the plan all along. Well, I've always said that, and be rest assured that that is what is going to happen. Worse still, it is quite possible that the South may not get the presidency for the next 20 years. So there you have it. All this Tinubu thinking that he's a master planner, they just used him, you know. The moment that Buhari entered the levers of power in that country, that marked the beginning of the end of the South and that country. So he said it was for everyone and for no one, but we all see who is for. Anything and everything goes to the North, and the South can continue to feed on scraps, even though all of the money comes from the South. And this is really the state of Nigeria. The way out, no one knows. I certainly don't know, and I don't think Fani-Kayode knows as well. But if you know the way out in Nigeria, please tell me rather, and tell the rest of us in the comment section. But before you come talk the way out for Nigeria in the comment section, click on the red subscribe button so it goes gray, the bell button as well, so you are notified as soon as I drop a new video. Then once you've done both, come join me in the comment section where we can progress these conversations. But I'll leave you here, so I'll meet you there. Here though, I say peace.